Hi everyone, my name is Greer Nakadegawa-Lee. I was the 2020 Oakland Youth Poet Laureate, and I'm here with Nadia today, and she's gonna tell us some things about herself as a finalist for the 2022 Oakland Youth Poet Laureate. So, Nadia, do you wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Nadia Elbgal. I'm a senior at Berkeley High. I was the 2021 Vice Youth Poet Laureate, or one of them, and this year I'm a finalist.
That's so cool. Yeah, so today we're just gonna talk about what got you into poetry, and why you still do it. So, I guess the beginning's a good place to start. So, why did you start writing in the first place?
Um, wow. Well, I feel like I've been writing since elementary school. In fourth grade, I had an excellent teacher who was always super interested in hearing our stories, and so
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
started writing short stories, like a lot of fiction stories that I started and never really finished. But it really opened up a lot of other writing opportunities for me. I got to write a lot of music. I'm super interested in writing music. And so that sort
Mm,
of helped because lyrics are poetry. And so that was sort of my introduction to writing poetry.
yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Do you have any particular musical artists that inspire your writing?
Um, Definitely Janae Aiko,
Mm.
Immortal Technique, Vinny Paz. I like a lot of political underground rappers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very much like a lyric person, so I pay attention to every single thing. Whenever I listen to a new song, I have to look at the lyrics while I'm listening, just so I can
Yeah.
see how insightful things are. Um, but yeah, definitely
Hmm.
underground artists.
That's awesome. I feel like I can see that, political underground spirit in your work because music is so connected to poetry because that rhythm is inherent in both of them. I think that's awesome.
Definitely.
Um, is there anything else that motivates you to write, especially lately? Maybe something in the news or
Yeah, well, definitely all that's going on in the Middle East. That's always been sort of an inspiration to me. Um, and having sisters, my stepmom just had a baby, and so I really want her to look up to me and to be able to understand her background through my poetry.
mm,
Um, I take a lot of inspiration for the war in Yemen. I write about that a lot. I write about the occupation in Palestine. Um, yeah, and just that's sort of my main inspiration right now, just talking about what's going on in the Middle East and yeah, spreading that
yeah,
information.
that is so powerful. To hear that about wanting to tell that information to people close to you.
Mhm.
That's so cool. When did you start writing that type of poetry?
I feel like I started writing that type of poetry, I want to say freshman year, maybe eighth
Hmm.
grade. I was in a drama class freshman year, and my teacher, he's an excellent teacher, and he was always pushing us to write monologues and to write about things that go on in the world that are more connected to us, just so we could um, feel more connected to our monologues and be able to express it with a lot of passion. And so that really helped me to write about what was going on in the world, because before that I feel like I was very very much on the safe side. I really wanted to write about things that, like I said, were more safe, like things that could be accepted by everybody, that didn't start
Right.
any problems. But then once I started doing more research into the issues of the world, I really wanted to, you know, get my opinion heard and
Yeah.
get my values shared. I didn't really care about pleasing everybody anymore. I just wanted to speak
Yes.
my truth. And um,
That is awesome. Yeah. I feel like that's something a lot of young artists go through is wanting to stick to what feels normal to talk about and acceptable to talk about versus actually trying to express something that's potentially controversial and but it's what you actually believe and what you stand for. And I think that's
yeah,
amazing that you found that confidence.
yeah, I'm very glad.
That's so cool. It sounds like you've had a lot of supportive adults in your life who are guiding you down this path a little. Would you say it's true?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like my dad is one of my main supporters. He's always open to hearing my new poetry. even the ones that I've never shared with anyone else. Like he's always
Yeah.
super like open-minded, and he's a therapist, and he was involved in
Oh,
social work for a while, and so a lot of the political references I make and all of the social justice poetry that I write, he's very, very into, and I think that helps a lot, like being able to please him in that way, and
yeah.
just having him understand like where I'm coming from. It's very nice to have an adult that sees my more like controversial writing and has a lot of like positive feedback, because yeah, like I was very, very nervous to get into that type of poetry, and so yeah, to have him listening and like accepting it really pushed me forward.
Totally, yeah. And I mean, a lot of other teens appreciate hearing like someone your age like saying those kinds of things. Like that's amazing. Um, I mean, you've been the vice laureate like this past year. What was that like?
It was incredible, like just having so many people like express like how proud they are of you. Like it just,
hmm
I'm like, I don't know, I get very emotional when I think about it, just because like I'm a very shy person, and this was
Yeah.
very like out of my comfort zone to perform in front of other people, even if it was over Zoom. Like it was still like, this is me sharing like a part of myself with you guys. So for everyone to like see the Vice Youth Poet Laureate title, like it was just such a big deal for me, and like it's something that I talk about every chance I get, just because I feel like it's like I was very proud of myself as well, and so it's just, I love telling my teachers and telling my
Uh-huh.
cousins and my friends, and like seeing people my age who are proud of me. Like it was just
Yeah.
such an incredible feeling, and it still is an incredible feeling. Like
hmm
it's awesome.
Yeah. Seems like it kept you coming back for more. Yeah.
Definitely.
No, it's overwhelming to have that chance to like represent your city.
Definitely. Yeah. Like it's just, I never thought that I would make it that far. Like even becoming a finalist for 2021 was
hmm
just such a huge, huge accomplishment. Like it makes me so happy that I got to be a part of it, and I still get to be a part of it this year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone who's seen your poetry that you got that far.
Thank you.
So, like, I mean, you could potentially be the laureate this year. Like, what about that is like really exciting to you?
Just, I feel like it's sort of the same feeling I got when I was the Vice Youth Poet Laureate.
hmm
Just like having my sisters be able to see this and to see it in person this year. Like
Oh
I'm
man,
so
yeah.
excited to I want them to be able to look at me and say like, wow, like my sister really made something of herself. I
Ah,
can make something of myself. And just the all the opportunities that come with it. Like it's just, it's a great program. It's an excellent program, and it's super cool that like I have, like there's a possibility that I can be involved in a whole bunch of different events and performances, and just being able to represent Oakland and to talk about all the issues that go on, and like have people really like pay attention, and people,
yeah,
like just having people listen to that. I think it's really exciting to know that
yeah.
that's a possibility.
I mean, I think we need to pay attention to youth voices now, like more than ever. I mean, it seems like I say that every year, but it's just so true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, Nadia. I'm really excited to see what you do in the future.
Thank you so much.